Welcome in YouTube to another episode of Skyfactory4. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in, welcome back. Go ahead and hit the like button, and also go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. So I went through and I started, I did actually all the resources I could. So we have all this gold that I'm cooking up right now. Probably going to need a bigger smeltery. But welcome in. And you can see we have a lot of diamonds. We have some decent amount of emeralds now, so that's pretty good. And we're just gonna see how much we wind up with. Oh, you know what? I didn't do this, bro. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. You know this. Lapis, right? Is this? And I don't know why it does this, but it does. Because clearly I have more, but I think it's just doing like a stack at a time. Open this and just do that. That way my lappies are all together. What are we looking at here? 10 is that. I know there's a way to pin things. I apparently have accidentally pinned some stuff up there. But I don't know how I did. It's new. That's a thing, right? And this is iron. Iron chef. That's going to be it for that. We have a bunch of gold. Let's just not mix. So the thing is, then after I'm done with the gold, I want to pour it all out and leave it empty and then do the next one. Because like if I put silver in there, it should mix with the gold and make electrum, which isn't terrible. But I think for now, we're going to want to keep everything separated. Gotta keep them separated. So there we go. We got, wow, 41 blocks and 3 ingots. Pour out the 3 ingots, 41 blocks. We're going to put the 10 together. Silver, 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 10, 10, iron, copper, nickel. I just want to make sure like they're all together so that way I don't completely mess this up. For sure, for sure. But this is good. We got a lot of we're gonna have a lot of gold, so we can make a lot of golden apples because now we have an apple tree, or we don't now have an apple tree. We have an apple tree left over, so that's pretty cool. And I'm going to try to do a better job of staying on top of this rotation a little bit better, I say that now, but I can guarantee I probably won't. There we go. We're 8. We're a little hungry. I've refilled that, yeah. Okay. So that's 9. We had 41 blocks in there. It's a lot of gold. There's gold up in there. There's smeltery. So yeah, this is going to be the whole episode, I think. I don't know if we're going to do anything else in this episode. Next episode, maybe this episode, we'll do the culinary generator because that's going to be cool for sure. And then we're going to be able to start splitting off towards mechanism, which will make our life easier. It's going to be mechanism can be very tricky at the very beginning because the machines don't necessarily line up as well or as easily as you think they would. But once you get your stuff going on it, mechanism, it can be very, very nice. Very nice indeed. I got some coffee, even though it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's fine. So yeah, I'm having fun with this series. I hope you are as well. This is just another version of modded Minecraft. I'm thinking I'm probably going to add another day of streaming. It would be during the week, most likely. It would have to then be Wednesday because I'm already streaming the rest of the week. So we might start doing bonus streams like Wednesday, quote unquote bonus streams, but I think it's going to become more of like a consistent thing. I'm just trying to get myself back into streaming. It's a different animal than doing this, even though it would seem like it's the same. It really isn't. It's kind of different because you have to keep an eye on chat. Make sure you're not ignoring somebody that's there who's been kind enough to hop in and want to have a little discussion with you. So yeah. So this is nice and relaxing. So since we're doing this, let's get into this, right? And I think we've had this discussion in the past in different series, but if you're looking to get into content creation, my advice to somebody starting out, and I wish I had known this when I first started, is just sit down, make YouTube videos, get comfortable in front of the camera. I'm still not even really comfortable enough to look at the camera. I'm still very introverted, so this is actually kind of nice. And start learning, I used to be horrible at talking. I'm not great. I'm decent now. I'm not going to say I'm great, but it's helping me on stream. But at the same time, I still need to go and be better because there are times where I'm not talking. And this is just some of my advice is this is a good way to help you get used to talking to yourself, because when you hit that go live button, odds are not many people are going to pop in. And I feel very blessed right now. 3 to 5 people keep coming into my chat and talking with me. I feel very lucky. I really do appreciate them. They do not owe me anything. And going live on Twitch, it's hard to get discovered on Twitch. So that's why it's good to try to do TikTok, try to do Hover, try to do YouTube, try to do Twitch. I would say do Twitch last. Try to build up as much of a fan base as you can, and try to be honest with them. Twitter is Twitter. You'll get yourself muted by a lot of people, or even unfollowed if you just keep saying, "Oh, I'm going live." That's kind of like it's lost its luster at this point. Some people will still. Oh, I screwed it up. I'm sorry. So we're just gonna. 2 blocks I missed. It's fine. Yeah, but I would not recommend going live on Twitter anymore. That's my advice to people that are looking to start out. I think it's a good way to get yourself muted by people. And you don't want that. We're going to do the tin. And see, because tin is a more basic metal, it's just going to melt really fast in the smelter, which is really cool. Oh dear. We might actually overfill the smeltery. Cool. So that's what? 1 ingot. 49 blocks. And it should melt pretty fast, or cool very fast. So, going back to the discussion, definitely, and don't worry about getting the best face cam. Don't worry about do you need a PC? I can tell you, having streamed on console and PC, I prefer PC because I can do OBS. I can record. It allows me to be a little more fancy. Sorry about all the air quotes, but yeah, I prefer PC. I got myself a mic. Again, it's whatever you're comfortable with. Stay within your budget, because again, you're probably not gonna get super rich on Twitch. Probably not gonna get super rich on Twitch, regardless. So I mean, it's the top 1%, right? And I'm not saying don't strive for that. You should. I am, right? Because if I can make a career out of it, that'd be great. But at the same time, I've had a day job. My wife has a day job, so I'm not gonna. Knock on wood, we're not gonna struggle with it. But if you're looking to like start streaming, content creation, you think you're gonna be Dr. Disrespect or Tim the Tapman and get a huge contract, probably not. Though in the Minecraft world, you have Tubbo and Crumb who have gotten very big, and they're very young. So, I mean, it's not unheard of. But most streamers, when they hit the go live button, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get 100 people like right off the bat." And no, you don't, and you're like discouraged. You can be discouraged because you're only getting like 1 or 2 people, if that. So, 28 more blocks. So just the thing is, be patient. And if you were in my stream a couple weeks ago, Fake Auto came in. Great guy. I recommend you go and check him out, especially if you like watching people play Call of Duty. Great guy. Similar situation to me. Started streaming, found an amazing community I was part of. It was a smaller community, which is great because then you kind of get used to like everybody. You build a rapport with people. You know who you want to go support, and they're going to come support you typically. But and we'll get that in a second. But the thing is, at that point, I started getting in my own head like, oh, I gotta stream. I shouldn't be streaming saturated games. And what is a saturated game? Minecraft is saturated. Fortnite is saturated, right? Because you have a lot of people streaming that game. Also, if you do join a community, and I do highly suggest finding a community for you. Not going to tell you which ones to join because everyone has a different preference. If the community has 20,000 people in it, do not expect all 20,000 people to stop what they're doing to come see your stream. They most likely won't even do that for the owner of the Discord server. So just don't be mad. Like, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes. Like, other people are probably working. And so it depends on when you're streaming. You might be streaming when they're working, and they might not be able to watch Twitch at work, so they might not be able to support you. So try not to get mad, because I've seen that a lot with people that join communities. Like, oh, why do you get so many viewers and I can't? It's like, it depends on when you're streaming. How active are you in their streams? Like, are you actually talking? Or are you just sitting there like saying yaga yeet? You know, it's just, if you're joining, and again, I do suggest if you're going into content creation, find a community. There's like a million communities out there, but be careful. Some of them are pretty bad, pretty bad. So be very careful. But don't expect everybody to just drop what they're doing and hop into your stream. But again, try to make connections. Do it if you can through the Discord. Go into that person's stream. That's, for me, I think that's even better than talking to them on Discord. Just go into their stream and start talking to them, seeing do you like what they're doing. And so that brings me to another point of content creation, right? You don't want to sit there and copy somebody, right? It's easy to say, oh, well, Dr. Disrespect, he's really on top of his game when it comes to streaming. I'm going to literally do exactly what he does. Yeah, well, guess what? First of all, it works for him because that is his shtick that he's come up with. And he's built his community up over multiple years, right? If you're trying to completely copy somebody, it's probably not going to work. Because those people are very fiercely loyal to him. They're going to be very turned off by somebody trying to emulate him. Usually. I mean, there are people out there that probably could do a very good Dr. Disrespect, or Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, whatever impression. Just But at the end of the day, if you're going to be in content creation, be you. Be true to you. Like, I'm not a very energetic, like, person. Like, that's not me. I'm not, like, super hype. I'm a very chill person. That's why people like to come into my stream. We can have a decent conversation at a nice pace. You don't have to worry about things going, like 20,000 things going on at once. But if you are a hyper person, be hyper. But don't be hyper if you're not, because people are going to see that. You're going to wear yourself out, and it just brings in another part of the discussion, mental health. Just, you have to take days off. And if you're doing YouTube, TikTok, however, Twitch, it can be exhausting at times because you're doing your own editing. You're not going to find somebody that's just going to come in and do your editing, not for free at least. And also, you want to be careful about who you hire eventually as an editor, right? Because some of them are just scams. So you got to get used to like making actual connections. And some of the better communities out there have graphic designers to help you with your logo if you need help with that, with your emotes, banners, overlays, that kind of stuff, as well as there's probably an editor or two as part of that community, typically. So I recommend using them, somebody that's trusted by the community, as opposed to trying to go out on like Fiverr, finding somebody and just screwing yourself over, you know, because there's a lot of scummy people out there in a lot of different ways. So just be very, very careful. Yeah, so that's my advice as far as content creation. It's not easy. Try to have as much fun with it as you can. Realize, you know, I smile if I get one view on Twitch or on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I got very lucky that I posted the clip of me winning Warzone. I was very, goes back to what I suggested, being you. I was very genuine in the moment. A member of FaZe, I guess, saw my TikTok and brought his community in, and ever since then, like, I've just been very fortunate that I'm getting a lot of followers, a lot of views. So, but I appreciate each and every one. I don't like open it up and be like, oh, I only got like 10 views, or oh, I only got 1,000. Oh, you know, I got 10 views. Oh, that's awesome. 10 people actually saw it. So, I mean, it's the same way with like YouTube, especially YouTube. So the thing about YouTube is I can post a video today and it might not do much today. If I go back in a couple of weeks and look up a video, it might now have 10, 15, 20 views on it and a handful of likes. And that is YouTube. It's unless you're streaming. It's not a now thing. It's not like TikTok. TikTok is more like you get into the algorithm for the day, and then your next video you want to get into the algorithm for the day. YouTube keeps pumping. So build playlists like I do. Like what I do is I do playlists. There's probably a better way to do them. And again, this goes back to the conversation we were just having. Don't copy somebody, but see what works. See what you can take away, right? And then go from there, right? You don't need to copy people to be successful. In fact, it's probably better not to copy somebody. Probably better just to be on your own, doing your own thing. But again, if you see something somebody likes or something somebody does, I mean, try it. It doesn't hurt. Just don't like try to like copyright or like completely plagiarize them, you know, because you don't want somebody big coming after you. DMCA, whatever, copyright infringement and stuff like that. That's another reason, you know, be you. Don't try to copy somebody else's emotes and stuff like that. So, sorry, but that's not really sorry. I'm glad we had that conversation, kind of. I think it's good for people that are trying to break into content creation nowadays. It's not easy. It really is not. And I've gone back to the mentality is I'm just trying to have fun. If I can get a few people to pop into my stream when I'm streaming live, great. Perfect, But, I don't expect people, like this goes back to the previous conversation. People have lives. I don't expect people to drop what they're doing to come hang out in my stream. It's nice when they do. I appreciate it. I don't expect you to hang out the whole stream. If you want to pop in for a minute and say, hey, how are you? Just want to say hi and leave, that's you. You have your life. Like, you shouldn't feel like you need to do anything to be friends with somebody. That's the other thing. Like, don't try not to beg for money. Like, I've started putting a goal because Twitch put that ability into their platform, into their GUI. I'm not going to set my goal outrageously high, right? If somebody wants to gift subs or wants to sub to the channel, especially if they have Twitch gaming, which is free, that's great. But I don't expect you to sub. I don't think I want you to necessarily sub, but I also don't want to miss out on an opportunity, I guess. I don't know how to really say it. But, don't ever spend more than you can. If a content creator doesn't like you because you won't give them money, best thing to do is move on from that content creator because they are toxic and they're probably not going to be around for very long. They'll probably get themselves banned. Just saying. Yeah, so it's a thing. Pick a game that you like. Right now it's hard for me because I want to be playing Remnant from the Ashes. I want to be playing Minecraft. I want to play Rebirth. I kind of want to get back into Fortnite even though Zom's not around right now. Below Zero or Sub-Zero. Below Zero I think is Subnautica, the second part of that. A little more Outriders from time to time. I just really want to get in there, right? So sometimes it's hard for me to pick just one game to play. But again, this is my probably my final piece of advice is try to be consistent. I got to take my own advice on this. If you're creating content on Twitch, try to be consistent with what you're streaming because probably the people that are coming in are for that game. Eventually they'll come to like you. So then if you switch to another game, they'll come with you, right? But first you gotta kind of make sure like they like you and they want to invest in you as far as watching. And that's the biggest investment anyone can do is come into your channel and spend any time. And if they decide to start talking, oh my God, that's even better. But they don't expect people to talk. That's fine. Again, I'm very introverted. It's hard for me to start a conversation with somebody I don't really know. So if I go into their channel, I'm not going to be like super like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Hey, how's it going? It's DJ. Yo, what's up? I'm just not like that. I will be very calculated in how I approach talking to that person. But yeah. There's a lot of good content creators out there, but there's a lot of scummy ones. So just make sure you know what you like, what you want, and try to work towards it. It's not going to happen overnight unless you're very lucky. And if that happens, good. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'll do nickel next. It should burn pretty quick, actually. Do that. Yeah, so and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, I really don't know much about content creation. I've tried to take my own advice. I just watch people. I'll ask them questions. A lot of people have like how-to videos, like I wish I had known this when I first started streaming, or when I first started YouTube. Again, if my if I were you and you're not really confident in yourself, I mean, that's the thing. There's some extroverts out there that are like super confident. More power to you. Awesome. But if you're more like me and you're kind of introverted and you're not like overly confident, this is a good way to break in, is learn YouTube. You can do your recordings at your own pace. Learning the hashtags that work for you, hashtags that don't work, thumbnails, learning how to do the thumbnails. Earlswood is a very good teacher if you check him out. And he's very super friendly when he's in the stream, so come say hi. I'm a mod for him. I'm very lucky. And he's got a lot of good advice. You don't have to take all of his advice. He's given me some that I haven't taken and I won't take. It's because of my style. That's the thing. Do your style. Stay true to you. Don't try to do something because somebody says, oh, this is definitely going to work, because it's definitely not going to work for you. I can tell you that right now. So yeah, just just try to stay level. There's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. You're probably going to start and stop over and over again. But again, to break in, I would suggest doing YouTube videos. Try to build your confidence talking to the camera. Learn your pace. And just getting to know like you and your content, right? And then if you want, you can go live on YouTube. YouTube gaming is picking up. In fact, when I thought I was going back to streaming, I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to go to YouTube instead of Twitch. But then more and more people I know are already on Twitch. So again, to help me, I'm trying Twitch. I'm not saying I'm going to stay on Twitch. Probably won't, but right now, they're the bigger streaming service. It's what I'm used to. My alerts are kind of set up for it. But, yeah, you never know. I've tried streaming on YouTube, I think it was last weekend. And, like, it kind of, like, crapped out, which was weird. And like I said, I'm not a very big on, like, tech. Knowing like what works and like how to fix things streaming wise. So it's been smooth on Twitch, which is surprising. But also the thing that helps, right, there are bigger streamers out there that are very cool, like a Co-Carnage, Earl, streamers out there that they will raid smaller streamers. That they see in the category. So that's why it's kind of good to stream on Twitch, because then their community comes in, they see you, you'll probably get a bunch of followers that probably won't come back, but some of them will, and they might actually be able to give you some advice that the bigger streamer actually gave like during their stream, and it might help. You trust me, nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. And it's taken a lot of people that are big now a lot of time to get big. Because it's funny, I've been watching Co-Carnage on YouTube. I'm watching his Stalker playthrough, and that's 7 years old now. And like that was like right after he started getting big. He was very he acknowledged having a large viewer base watching him play that game. It was before like he understood that it was his community. And he's got like 10,000 people now. It's crazy. He just comes across as a good guy for the most part. I don't necessarily agree with everything he says, but I do enjoy his content. Like Zine is another one I like. I would consider him a larger streamer, even though some people think 300 viewers consistently isn't a lot. I think if you can get 300 people to watch you consistently, you're doing something right. you're doing something right. And Zine's got a good personality. He's a little more adult. And I like that. I kind of do. I understand why some streamers like to try to keep things G-rated because they want to try to get the kids, right? You want to try to get the younger audience to watch you because then they're growing with you. So I can see that. But yeah. And it's not a bad thing to go support some of these larger streamers, right? It doesn't hurt. But just be aware of who you are supporting. And again, if they're not like, they won't like acknowledge you unless like you're gifting like millions of subs, then I'd suggest moving on. If they acknowledge you and like they prefer that you don't sub, that is a good. That's a good content creator. So yeah. Completely came up with this all on the fly. Did not have that prepped at all. So again, ask me any questions if you want. If I don't know the answer, I'll definitely try to refer you to somebody that might. For sure. What an episode, huh? Wow. Come here for Minecraft and you get like philosophical content creation discussions. So what's left? 2? Okay. So great. We'll have a decent amount of alloys. And actually by now we probably could harvest that again and have another decent pull. I'm not. I might do iron one more time just because iron is just so basic and we need it. I probably need to start looking at like a coke oven for steel. Oh dear. For the steel. Lead's going to burn very quickly. So let's just do this. You can see it was zoom. Zoom. A little zoom. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you're having a great February. This is probably going up right before President's Day. Hopefully you have a nice week off if you have time off. I am taking the week off. I'm going to try to do longer streams with my time off and try to do some more content creation, try to push myself a little bit more. One ingot, 41 blocks. Usually my smelteries, I have like at least 2 more drains. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 4 more drains, two more for each. This one I didn't. That's fine. It is fine. Yeah, so sandwich stand I think I'm going to make in this episode. Sandwich stand. Very basic, very easy. And you'll see why I'm going to do that. You'll see why. I want to try to come up with like an automated farm for wheat. Yeah. I got to take a look at what we have left as far as tasks go. See what we can knock out, because I think we have some barrels that we can do. That's always a barrel of fun. So right now we haven't really been doing much in the way of questing, but this will help us down the road because now we'll actually have the resources. 29, so this will be 26 left. Yeah, I think it was 41, 42 total blocks. That'll get us down to 23. Appreciate all of you awesome folk. You're amazing. You are. If somebody tells you you're not, come talk to me. I don't know why I did that. I already knew 23, so now I'm down to 20. You come to me, and I will talk to them. Not viciously. Carries? No, that's not the right word. Don't know. I'm not big with words. I'm like that one person you ever want to play in Scrabble, because I just make up words. So I'm just gonna. We'll see. Tonight I might play a little more Remnant. I'm enjoying it. It's just my methodic play style is kind of dragging it a little bit more than it should. So I think I just need to kind of run through some areas. But you can't really in that game run too much, you know, because then you get too many monsters behind you, and they're pretty OP. Not OP, but they'll kill you, especially if there's a horde of them, like 2, 3 of them at once. They can rack you pretty fast. Yeah, so it's been quite a week at work. By the time this is going up, it's going to actually been another week, and I'm looking forward to that week off, which is amazing. I was actually supposed to retire on February 1st, but I got extended, so that was good and bad. Take the good, take the bad. I mean, I'm getting paid, so that's where it's good. My job sometimes drives me nuts. It's called a job for a reason. It's not called going to fun. What is it? 5, right? So yeah, if you can find yourself something that you love to do, you don't mind going to work, stick with it. Definitely. So yeah, I've enjoyed the ability to work from home. I'm very fortunate that we've been able to work from home these 2 years. So it's been great. We spent a lot of time together. We're knock on wood, we get along really well, the wife and I. So believe it or not, that's not saying. Not a lot of couples can say that. I don't understand how you're together then, but here you are. Let's go ahead and grab you. There we go. Put a little bit more in there. Okay, so that makes 14. This is going to be 28 and 4. 72 and 6. It's going to be a lot of blocks. No, that's not right. 28 plus another 14. It's going to be like 42. Gotcha. I think by the time this is going up, the Olympics is pretty much over. If you've watched it, I hope you've enjoyed it. The wife and I try to catch a little bit every night. It's been nice. Let's just start pouring these out. 42. It's been nice because you can, if you have Peacock, you can actually just watch the replays. You don't have to watch them live. So that's pretty neat, for sure. We got 44 in there. And we had 1 ingot. 1 ingot from good ingot. So, what was it? 44. So, this 47 is the goal, the aim. But I personally enjoyed curling. I don't know why, I just do. I think it's like chess, almost. It's very cerebral, much more so. The snowboarding was pretty fun to watch. I never really watched it before. Some of it, I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't do that trick, but it seems like everybody can do it. So is it really a special thing? Oh. The figure skating, actually, it was kind of nice. It seemed like a lot of people kept falling, which was pretty bad for them. And I felt bad for them. That's horrible because you've been training for 4 years to get to this point, training hard, and then you fall. That's it, pretty much. So, wow. And you only get a certain number of Olympics usually. You can only participate in a certain number before your time is up. Because there's only a certain number of spots per country, so per thingamabobber. I should check out the men's hockey. I do like hockey. I like Olympic hockey more than I like NHL. NHL is a little too crowded together. It's kind of like NBA versus, say, like Olympic basketball. It's just, it's the lesson that the U.S. learned, what was it, like 20 years ago when they went to Greece and they got their butts kicked. The NBA players got their butts kicked because they were not playing as a team. It was the year with, I think it was Iverson, Marbury. They were just terrible. That's when they decided to do like the Brian Colangio or whatever his name is, and actually do tryouts and invitations. And we're not just going to pick the 12 best players. We're going to specialize. We're going to bring Bruce Bowens for defense. Yeah, so that was cool. I like the international styles typically a little bit better than the league play, just because it's just different. I wish like NBA 2K would put like that kind of stuff in it. Maybe they have. I haven't played it in a couple of years. I know like 1 year they put the Olympics in. Like you got to play on the US team for like a game. I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, one. That's fine. I can understand why, though, they don't do that more frequently, because I think people are playing it because they want to play in the NBA. They don't want to play internationally, and I don't think they want to spend the money developing another game mode. They have their three: my team, my GM, and my player. Obviously, most people do the my player. My GM is fun. I've done that. My team can be frustrating because they don't. When you're supposed to get like a card every time you do get a card every time you beat the other team, right? But typically, you don't get a very good player from the other team. So that can be a little frustrating unless they change the odds so that you do. So. Yeah, but I guess I know why they do that, because then they want you to go buy packs so you get the better players. And then they make money off microtransactions. That's where the money is. Microtransactions. Put out a free game, but you put it with a bunch of microtransactions so you can pay to win. Yeah. Oh, we gotta fight the Wither. That's gonna be interesting. Eventually, we're gonna have to fight the Ender Dragon here. I don't think Draconic. I gotta look this up. I'm trying not to lose my focus. But I think now I can. Botania, no Botania. Tanya? Wow. I'm 90% sure Draconic is not in there. Interesting. Alright. Let's do this. Do that. So, done some decent resource gathering. That's a decent amount of material. For sure. It's not going to last, for sure. Let's go ahead and just grab the redstone out of here. We'll leave the ember in there. So the reason I did the ember is we'll help we can get destabilized redstone that way. We've used it a couple times already. Yeah, and lapis. Let's go ahead and grab that for when we do our enchanting. It's so nice to go in there and it's nice and clean, you know? Alright, so that's that. So we're going to do a sandwich stand, and you're going to see why this is amazing in a second. You're not going to really need anything more. We need a crafting station, which I actually have, and look at that. We have a plank, or a slab. Chewy's going crazy. Alright, so we're going to have our sandwich stand. We're going to put it right here next to our bud. And what you can do is you can put bread in here, and then you can also put like bacon in here. It's going to be amazing. So let's grab our bacon. Oh, that's another. Bacon is this? Yes. So it's already spitting out bacon, but what we can do is bacon ember. Should do that here, right? No, do it here. Okay. Got all of that, and what we're gonna do is pour you in there. This could be a mistake. This could literally be a mistake. I put you there. Okay, that was potentially a mistake. Oh, you know what? I need to put 2 gold in here, maybe? That's electrum. Boogie. Let's grab 2. Because we might need to make a cast. Probably that's what we need to do. This could be... That's a lot of buckets of bacon. Okay. Why will you not pour out smelting? Oh, tough tool. Okay. Do I already have one of those? I don't, right? It's a tool. Patterns. Hello, patterns. We're gonna put you in there, I think. I forget how this works. Oh, there we go. Tough tool rod. Is that what this is? That's a blade. This one? There we go. And then I need to do this, and that will get me 1. Okay, cool. And then we can put that in there. Cool. Put you there. Pour the cast out. And now, bacon. There we go. This is going to make more bacon. This is going to take forever. Oh my god. How long did it take for bacon? Yeah, this might have been a mistake. What happens if I pour it into here? I can't. Okay. Makes sense. So wait, is it like 2 bacon per bucket? Is that what we're doing here? Alright, so we have 63. Oh dear, this is really going to be a long one. Alright. Alright. So we're not going to put the rest of the bacon in. No, 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 no. Awesome. Alright, well, anyways. So then the next thing we want to do is grab our wheat. And honestly, we're probably going to want to start bone mealing our wheat. There we go. Got some wheat. We like our wheat. Gonna grab as much as we can with a stack of bone meal. Gonna make bread. Gonna make that bread. Look at this cow over here. You're so cute. You're so cute. With the seeds, you know what? Let's just go ahead and hello, chickies. Hello, chickies. Figure I'd give it a shot. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna put the seeds away in the right place. And we all know how to make bread. There we go. So now you take your bread, you put it into the sandwich station. You look at all this bacon that you can put in, and then look at that. I got a quadruple bacon sandwich, and you can see it's got 11 food, and look at all the saturation you get. Ooh. Quality, very bland. So what you can do is you can make different sandwiches that obviously will make better. Oh wow, look at that. Very tasty. Quintuple nether star sandwich. That doesn't show you the recipe. Generators. This is a BLT. Lettuce. Oh, and dough, okay. But that's not really that good. Grilled cheese. Ice cream sandwich. Bacon sandwich. Alright, well, that's part of the fun, right? Is you get to now play around. And so I think this is going to make 19 of them. We don't really need it because we have the apples and we're not like venturing right now. But you know what I'm going to do? So this is what happens, right? If you want to clean out your smeltery real quick, get rid of your controller. And then put it back. And it's empty. Alright. Alright. I thought that was going to go a little bit better than it was. Or it did. And it did not. So that's fine. So we'll just let this generate bacon naturally. So it's already generated 4 more. That's cool. We have our cookies. We have our donuts. So the other thing you can do is you can take your donuts and you can actually put sugar on them, which is pretty cool, and it gives you like more saturation that way as well. So it's another good way of maximizing your food. You know, let's go ahead and do this. Bone blocks for days. And that should do that. That was in there. String is just naturally growing here. What are you? Petrified? I kind of don't need you anymore. Dirt? We kind of do need dirt. TBH. TBH. Gravel. We'll see. We got coal. So let's take a look at where we are with stuff, right? Age of Enchantment. Ask me anything. Craft a lumber axe in the tool forge. That's pretty low-hanging stuff. I really do want that glitch armor. That's pretty cool. Craft and eat an inventory upgrade from... Oh, okay, that's cool. That's going to be a chunk generator, which I've actually been thinking about on stream. Crafting upgrade. Oh, that's cool. Plus, between 2 or more tinkers complement melters. Top of a heater. It will combine valid liquids to increase liquid alloy. Oh, I gotta build this anyway. So an alloy tank, you say. Tank. So that's 3, 6. I need 5 glass, 4 more porcelain brick. Got my porcelains in here. Do I have enough? Yeah. Actually, I think I have like just enough. Oh my goodness. I need 5 of you. Let's grab some more logs. Oh my goodness. My wife has got me hooked on saying that now. I don't know why. She just says it's so cute. She really does. Can you tell I love her? Because I do. Can't live without her. It's kind of my junk chest right there. Do that. Do that. Let's build you. It says we gotta place it too, so 1, 2. Do that. I gotta. Oh, we don't have to actually place it. Great. Just pop it on there. I don't think that's right, but we're gonna leave it there. Because I don't foresee us using that very much in the near future. Let's go ahead and put this wheat away. You know what? It's a sign. There's 2 left. And you know what that means? It's baby making time. You are the lucky winners. Mega the babies. We have little jiggies. Jiggies. I'm gonna keep that egg. So we might need it for cooking. Little baby cow. Put that in there. Cool. So next time for 20 more. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to be able to do that. I'm not lazy. I'm energy efficient. Paxel. Combine a shovel, pickaxe, axe to make a paxel. Yeah, we could do that. We have some extra diamonds. We can make a diamond. First of all, is there netherite? Sometimes, like, Minecraft Future comes into these. Nether. Ancient. No ancient debris. Okay, so there is no netherite in this one. I know in some 1.12s they do like Minecraft Future and netherite can be acquired even though it's a 1.16 mechanic. What was I doing? Diamonds. We were going to make stuff. We're going to make a paxel. Let's go ahead and just grab that. We're going to grab a stack of diamonds. So, I'm pretty sure they all have to be fresh. And then a shovel. work. Paxel. Oh, that's why. That's cool. I didn't realize you need to do that. Seriously? There we go. Paxel. So the thing about a Paxel is it's pretty cool. I don't have to carry my axe around. It's an all-in-one shovel stuff. Shovel, axe, and pickaxe. Technically, I don't need my pickaxe either. So it just opens up like an inventory space. But you can't put mending on it. Speaking of enchantment, I know we're going pretty long on this one. Auto enchanter, was that it? Auto enchanter. Is that what it's called? No. Enchantment. Spell it correctly. Huh. We don't have the dark... Oh, we probably don't have dark steel. That's probably why. You can't do the thing. You can put the like you can put like a pedestal down. You can put like ingredients into it, and like you can make mending books. Let's see, mending. Mending is in here. Mending. I think I hit the wrong thing. No, I did not. How does one get them? How does one get the effing mending book? I have to fish for it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? 'Cause I don't really see that happening. I'm not gonna lie. Let's put the rest of the sticks away. Put the rest of the diamonds away. Diamonds. Put the buckets up here. Yeah, I don't see myself doing that. Por favor. Please. Alright, so we're gonna have to... Well, so it makes sense, though, because theoretically you're not really using... Well, glitch armor, which I kind of want to get down with. Where is that in the thingamabobber? Things go omega lol. Oh god, I hate those. So just to show you, I don't think that one's terrible, but like some of these are terrible. There's a bunch of different statues. A singularity. If you remember from Stone Block 2, that's nuclear fission reactor. That one we probably won't ever do. I remember watching Spookles and Zine try to do these. Not fun. Not fun at all. So what was I trying to just do? Age of Power? Is that what I want? No. What was I trying to do? Mending, glitch armor. It's this stuff. Bring me to life. Data module. Craft a deep learner from deep mob learning. Yeah, this is the stuff we want to start working towards eventually, because that will give us a simulation chamber, which will give us like pristine. Eventually, you get pristine matter from different mobs, and you can turn that into resources like nether stars and such. And then also you use it, and it creates mobs to fight, and eventually a glitch will spawn. You kill the glitch, it gives you a drop, and enough of those drops you can create their armor. Their armor is pretty good. It allows you to fly. So let's see. Maybe it doesn't have... Does it not have durability? Huh. Maybe it doesn't have durability. That's cool. It's like permanently mended, like perfectly healthy armor all the time. I don't remember. I might have actually cheated in when I did this on my own. Cheated in mending and put it on there. Eventually, we want to do Tinker's Construct. I don't know what materials I want to use yet because we haven't gotten cobalt and ardite. Does it tell you what you need to mine ardite with, or cobalt? Cobalt would be the first one. Cobalt. I think you just need a tinker's pickaxe. Where's the ore? There's the ore. I feel like it tells you. But I can't remember. Because I got to work towards that. We got to get the ardite. Those are the... we need osmium too, right? I still don't have the osmium tree. Oh, man. That's... Okay. That will be next episode. We definitely need to knock the osmium out so we can get some of that growing passively. Eventually we want to get to the glitch armor. Oh, man, we got a lot to do. So we're going to call the episode here. If you like the episode, go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and you want to help us grow, you can do it for free by smashing that subscribe button. Stay awesome. Stay safe. We'll talk again later. Bye-bye.